One.
Let's go. This is Katie Hunter for MMA UK. We've tried this a few times, but this is going to be the time we nail it. I'm here with Chris Fishgold. Chris, thank you for bearing with me.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. You're welcome, Katie. Always a pleasure.
We've had loads of views on the one that was only a few minutes long, so I'm hoping that there's loads of people interested to hear the full story of this interview.
Yeah, we'll finish it this time anyway.
So you're fighting Jared Gordon on the 15th of July on Fight Island. It must be a real honour to be included on one of the first Fight Islands.
Oh, you know what? I really can't wait. Yeah, it is. It's going to be an experience I remember for life. And it's been like a year since the last fought. It's fucking crazy to say that. Yeah, a year. So I'm just desperate to get back in there. Fuck someone up and get paid.
And you're on the same fight as Molly, same card as Molly McCann. Like, for all of us here who are used to seeing you on the Cage Warriors card, that's super exciting to see you two back together.
Oh, do you know what? I've never lost a fight. Well, I've only lost 3 anyway. But me and Molly have been on cards together. I've always put in good performances. So I am really excited. And she's like my sister. It's going to be, it'll be great experience.
Well, everyone here is absolutely buzzing to see you. But let's have a quick recap on everything. Like you said, you haven't fought for a year. Tell me about the last fight, because that was a bit of a tough one to take, I think.
Yeah, you know what? To be honest, like I said, normally, not normally. Obviously, I've only lost 3 times, and I've never been outclassed. I've always been winning the fight, and I've just got caught. So I've only ever lost by basically bad luck. Everything's been going my way, one mistake, and that's it. But it was more harder for him because obviously more harder against him because he just was a tick coming up to it. You know what I mean? He just was really not a nice person. So he was chatting shit about me. I blocked him and just not to get dragged with it. And then I seen him the day before. I remember we was walking and my coach went, "That's him." And I started, he was like a mile away. And he went, because he's the one that's like jumping around, doing flying knees and in the middle of the street. And I was like, "Oh yeah." So then I walked past and he went, he said something like, "Fishgold, you're getting it tomorrow." So I went, "Hey, come here." He come over to me and I put my hand on his shoulder, literally this close, and I went, "Tomorrow." I said, "There's no one else there." I said, "Nothing over the internet." I said, "It's only me and you. Watch what happens there." And he sort of went quiet and then tried to save face a little bit. And he walked off, and then in the fight, the same, and literally never got touched once. I smashed his leg to bits. I was catching him with shots.
Yeah.
I remember after the fight, I just made a little mistake on the ground. He was saying to me all the way through it, I've been told he was saying he's going to wrestle me, but to me he was going, "You won't stand with me. I've had boxing fights. I'm going to knock you out." So in that fight camp, I made a point, I'm just going to stand with you. So I was a bit shocked when he wanted to shoot, but of course, if you're getting sparked, you're going to shoot, aren't you? But yeah, I made a little mistake after it. I went backstage to see him because I'll always be humble in defeat as well, You have to be everything was going well in the camp, and he was the better fighter on the night. I went up to him and I said,
I wouldn't say he was the better fighter, Chris, on the night. He won the fight, but he wasn't winning the fight.
Yeah, nice one, Kate. To be honest, I was just saying that to act humble on camera. The little prick. The little prick. I was definitely the better fighter on the night. He just got lucky. But yeah, to be honest, I went backstage to see him and I was like, "You know what, well done. I never seen that one coming." And he had all lumps on his head and scratches and I was fresh. Do you know what I mean?
It must be harder to take though that you were winning the fight.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said with Kata, that's one thing. I had Kata rocked and I punched him out. But at the end of when I got beat by Kata, it was although it was a shot to the back of the head, I was like, you know what? I went out there and smashed it. It's my first UFC fight. Kata's a beast and he's a nice fella. Shit happens. Well done to him. But with him, it's wow, he's a little prick. I've really trained hard and I never got hit once. And just,
I feel like those are the hardest ones to take. The ones where you feel you're better than them. you were winning the fight, and like we've spoken about the Cater one before as well. Like he is awesome, and look at him now. He's headlining the card you're on. He deserves it.
Yeah.
He's beaten some awesome people. He's like the only person he's lost to is the beat. Like since you fought him, and he was really. If that and everyone keeps saying if it was a 5-round fight and like he would have beat Zabit, like, and I know that's not really an argument, but he really held his own against Zabit, who's obviously like really well regarded, and like that's the top of your division, and you were hanging there, and you were doing so well until you got clipped.
No, Joe, what that's what I'm taking from it. Like,
which one's harder to take then, Chris? Like the one where like you could have beaten Cater, or the one where you could have beaten Amir Khani?
I'd say Amir Khani, because the Cater one, although it was my debut and I was heartbroken over it, I showed like not many people knew I could strike, and then he's probably arguably one of the best strikers, not just in the division, in the UFC, and I outstood him. I just got caught. But Amir Khani, just because I go into all this and like not like I don't get personal. I see everybody as my friend. Whether they want to be my friend or not, I'll always be mates with someone. There's so many people I'm close with that I've fought in the past, and then like now we're cool. Do you know what I mean? That's the way it should be. Life's got too many people hating on each other, so. When it's someone like that, I really do take it personal. Like I won't argue with people online. I'll just block them. I'm not one of them. So when someone says something about me online, and it's like, then I get to fight them. It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna fuck you up. So that was really, really tough. But I honestly think, and I'm not just saying this, like deep down the bottom of my heart, I know 19 times out of 20, really, Keita and Mahwan. I think 19 times out of 20 I beat them, especially now since I've fought them and I know what to expect. I know I destroyed them. It's just that one time, I got caught slipping. I'll hold my hands up, and eventually I will get to fight both of them. And next time, I'm not going to fuck around. It will be 2 finishes. So whether people want to disagree with me on that or not, that's obviously everyone's got an opinion. But just watch the fights, look what I've done to them, and just think one was my debut, that ring rust, and the other one, I literally just got caught. So, yeah. As long as
let's talk about the win, though. Let's talk about Tamer, because obviously I was in Prague. I got to witness it live.
You were in Prague, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even remember did I see you?
Yeah. We did see each other. I've got a lovely photo with you in my leopard print dress afterwards.
You need to send me that. I was probably blabbered afterwards. That's why.
No, we were. I was with Molly and all your little crew supporting you. But yeah, we were like just blown away from you by the performance, and also. What I took from it was your relief almost, just like, now I've got to show myself kind of thing.
Yeah. I got to show me striking with Kata, and I got to show me grappling with him, and it was a good moment in my life, a good moment full stop in my life, and a great memory I'll always have to look back on. That was my first UFC win, but I like that what's it called after it. That was the first fight. A lot of my friends from over here, a group, flew over for it, so.
There were loads of them.
So Joe, after a win, I was like, I can't just chill with Paul and that. You know what I mean? People have made an effort to come over and make an effort to get bladdered with them and act like it's it. Do you know what I mean?
It was an amazing performance, though, and it must have meant a lot to you to like showcase that in the UFC.
Yeah, definitely, and that, like, obviously now with it being there, the only closer places really, it's what's it called, doing it in England, but that was still, in UFC terms, doing it in Europe, Prague, it's only like an hour away, 2 hours away, that was quite close. So, doing it in front of my friends and family where they could literally travel to there, it was great, yeah. But I remember when I was walking out, I was just about to walk out and getting ready. And like I looked up and it was like my mates and that there, and they were like, I remember them shouting like fucking crazy stuff, you know, like what random non-MMA fans shout like fucking kill him and stuff like that. And I was like, I wanted to shout, shut the fuck up. Just, it was making me more nervous, but yeah, no, it was. I enjoyed it. I'm really grateful for the ride I'm on at the moment. I don't want to get off it.
Well, they did you proud, and they came home, I think, at like 6, 7 the next morning, and they were out of their nut, just like really fucking loving.
You know what? I booked us all a big table, Joe, for the night before, like all my team and all my mates that I grew up with, and we was all there waiting for them. They got off the flight, they come straight there, and like, I'm not going to go into detail, but I knew as soon as I seen them, they all walked over and he went, look lad, he went, sorry about this fish, he went, we're not going to be able to eat, you know, and I was like, I knew straight away what you mean, I just went, no worries. He went, Joe, where a bar is? And they went to the bar, and Joe, and to them it was like a little party.
They were having the Conor McGregor experience.
Yeah, look, fully the Conor McGregor experience. I don't know if you can call it the Conor McGregor experience. He was probably having their experience. So these are every weekenders, but we won't go into that.
So let's talk about this fight, because you're fighting Jared Gordon, and Jared, like, he's someone that and up until now, I've always wanted him to win fights, because he's got such an amazing story. He's like come from behind so much. Like he's been a heroin addict. He was like begging on the streets at one point in his life. Like he's really turned his life around, and like props to him for doing that. It's like just amazing what he's done, but you're here to spoil the party for him, Chris.
That's it. You know what? Like I said, my hat goes off to him to do all that, and like just to share the cage with him. Like I'll be very grateful, you know, because I can get to know the person after this job personally. But yeah, he has come from a great story, and like I said, hats off to him. But like, at the end of the day, it's a fight, and you know, everyone's got a story, everyone needs to go somewhere, and everyone's come from somewhere. And I although he's turned his life a lot around, I need this fight a lot more than him, and I know I can fight him anywhere and beat him, and I know I will. So not like I won't chat shit about him, because you know I don't chat shit about anybody. Like, I want to be friends with everyone as long as they're not tits. But it just won't be on July the 15th. He won't be getting a win, Joe. What I mean? That's simple.
I feel the same. When I'm a neutral, I'm always on his side up until now.
Yeah,
I'm the most biased journalist in MMA.
Well, you know, us Brits stick together, don't we? We have to.
100%. And from after this fight, I wish him a winning record all the way. Unless he fights another one of my mates.
Yeah, I'll be telling after this fight, I'll be telling everyone, check him out, listen to his story. But until that, it's like, nah, fuck him. Do you know what I mean? They're like, it's one of them. It's a fight. We can be mates after the fight.
Yeah. So obviously this is super important to you, and you don't want to look past him. But like, there must be other people on your horizon and other people that you're thinking about. Well,
you know what? Like I said, I've literally, and everyone agrees with me. I've even seen people say, Joe, on like little forums that I click on, I've literally just had bad luck. I've shown that I can beat anyone in the division. I just need to keep me composure and not make any little mistakes. So as soon as I've got this one out the way, I honestly just want to, like, give me anybody. Give me Kata again. Give me Mahwan again. Give me Zabit. Give me anybody that's up there. Give me Shane Burgos. Give me Josh Emmett. Give me any of them top guys, and I'll show you what I can do. You know, even now, people have never seen me. It sounds mad me saying this, and you can ask anyone in my gym, you know, whether they're my friends or not. I've never give myself 100%. I've never trained 100% for any camp. Like, I think the most any of you have seen is, this is deep down from the bottom of my heart, is 70%. You know, even this camp, this camp's probably the first camp I've given it 100, and
You sound like Usman.
Yeah, James, you know, I really, like, I'm not proud to say it, but I've lived a wild life, so I haven't given myself 100%. I've never went into a camp at 100% and fucking, so with my head straight and stuff, but this time I have, so I can actually show everybody now, Joe, what I'm capable of. Like, I haven't shown them anyway, I've shown them anyway, but you'll just see the result this time. And then after that, you know, I turned 28 about 3 weeks ago. I'm not getting any younger. I need fights that are going to get me somewhere. I want to fight the top fives.
So you think this fight is the one that shows like the real Chris Fishgold, the 100% Chris Fishgold?
To be honest, this will just be, you know, another Cage Warriors performance where I go in and I have someone out of there, I finish them. And then I don't say it's going to be the one that shows Chris Fishgold, but it'll be the one that gets people talking about me more. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm not here to show anything to anybody. I don't know. I get mixed feelings. Like if you ask me next week, I might say something different. Do you know what I mean? But like you know, I like to fight, and it's not just to put on a show for everyone. I like to fight for me. I don't want to be in a boring fight. I think this will be the fight that's exciting, that shows people, Joe. Because he's not going. I don't think he'll wrestle. I think he'll stand. I hope he stands. And his style, like, no disrespect to him, he just looks like a shit version of me. So. So
is that what you think?
Well, you know what? It's like I don't actually think that. A lot of people have said that to me. You know, like, oh, he's just a shit version of you. So I know he'll be happy to stand there and swing. At least I hope he will, and I know I will. So I hope this is going to get the fight that gets everyone talking. Like, oh my God, have you seen that fight? They both. Best way to describe it. Remember when Eddie Alvarez fought Justin Gaethje?
Yeah.
I like that better than the Michael Johnson fight, but after that, everyone was like even now I say, do you want to see a fight? Watch that fight. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the person I want to be remembered as. I don't want to be like remembered or spoke about as watch him, he beats everyone in a minute.
But I will say though, Fishy, like you say you want him to stand there, you're someone that if he does want to take it to the ground, like you fucking perform there as well. Like not to blow smoke up your ass, but like you're almost more well known for that.
Oh, look, I totally agree with you. And you know what? The ground got me to the UFC, and I know I can finish people quick. You know, I'm a black belt on the ground. I think he's a brown belt. I have no doubt that if it goes to the ground, I will beat him. That's like 1,000,000%. That's a given. But like I said, I don't want to be known as that person who wins quick. You know, that doesn't get you bonuses. Two people swinging.
To be honest, as a fan though, it like we don't mind it.
I don't. Yeah, as a fan, but yeah, check this. Yeah, you're into the sport and stuff, and you're into watching the ground. We go into a pub now. There's 100 people. Yeah, them 100 people. How many of you get two lads swinging, or you get one of them on top that's getting a submission? How many of them 100 do you think will appreciate the submission more than the
fuck
standing?
them?
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's me talking now or, you know, it's me brain. I'm thinking of that 50 G's will go a long way, Katie.
Exactly.
Yeah. I hope Paul doesn't see this, because Paul will be, that's me coach if you don't know.
No, for anyone who doesn't know, that's Paul Rimmer, who's obviously the head coach at Next Gen.
Yeah, you best not fucking be going out to swing and have a tough fight. Stick to the fucking game plan, you know what I mean? But
spend all these weeks in camp and Fishy just wants to go out swinging.
Look, you just need to remember, I haven't fought for a year. You know, fucking times are hard, you know what I mean?
You can get the sub of the night as well, just remember that.
Yeah. We'll see what happens anyway, But yeah, I am comfortable everywhere, but like I said, I think my past couple of fights have shown me stand-ups really come on leaps and bounds, so I do like to show it. And not just that, I look into the way everyone's lost. So that might have just sounded like I was just going for the bonus and like I want to go out for the bonus. Like, yeah, but at the same time, I am an intelligent fighter. My fight IQ is quite high, and if you look at all my fights, you'll see that. And I've seen he got knocked out his last fight, and normally people aren't the same after they've been knocked out. So that was another thing in my head why I want to go out and strike, because I seen the shot that he got knocked out with, and I think my shots are a lot heavier than that. So I think that will be yeah. I don't know, those, like I said, I still don't know how my head works. So we're saying this now. We have the same conversation, in a week's time. I'll probably say something completely different and forget I've even said this. But right now, right now, this is what my heart is thinking. So yeah.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm so excited for the fight. I want to ask you about 2 other fight predictions before I come back to you for final thoughts. So one is Molly's fight. She's fighting Talia Santos on the same card as you. I am buzzing to see you two back on the same card.
Yeah, it'll be boss, won't it? So was you going to say who do you reckon will win out of that?
Not who do you reckon will win, because obviously you're going to say Molly will win, but how do you think she'll win?
By death. I don't know.
In what round do you think Talia's going to die?
Stay there a second. Yeah. No, I don't know what we do. Let me just.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, yeah, cool. Sorry. So I'll ask you again. So, yeah, I was just going to ask you about a couple of predictions that are going on Fight Island. So one of them's Molly. Obviously, you think Molly's going to win. What's your prediction for the fight, though? How she's going to win?
I said by death before, but now on the true nose, like with any other one, I'll tell you. But I'll tell you personally when we get off this. But over an interview, I'm not going to say nothing, only because I've seen what she's been working on, and
fair enough. Yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah, her game's unbelievable. She could go anywhere, but yeah, you just need to wait and see with her.
Yeah.
Like
I will say with her, I've never seen such an improvement in a fighter between her UFC debut and her career since then. She just stepped up her game. She was already a great fighter, but she just is like she looked in the mirror and said, I'm not happy with this, and just stepped it up 1,000,000% since then.
She is a true athlete through and through, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, she's a really she should be an inspiration. You get some fighters and like you'll see people and just say I had a kid now. There's some fighters who would be like, I don't even want them watching him just for the fact he's that much of a dickhead. And I've been told quite a bit. I'd want my kid to be like you, how humble you are and that. But in terms of like the mentality and that, you're gonna want to. You just want your kids to grow up like Molly. She's an inspiration. Do you know what I mean?
100%. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more on that. And the other one is Amir Khani is fighting Danny Henry from Scotland. I don't know if you know Danny Henry at all.
I don't know him. I've seen him fight. We both fought. He fought Timo before I did, and he went to the decision. I don't know Danny Henry too well, but Scotland, my Scottish brothers. I need to say Danny Henry as well. Like I believe in karma, and you can't be chatting shit about me and then chatting shit about him and then beat both of us. That'll go against karma. If that happens, I'm not going to say I'll retire, but yeah, let's put it this way. If that happens, I'll be really, really pissed off. If that happens, do another interview because I'll spend 5 minutes just chatting shit for everybody.
And then let's just talk about your fight for the last couple of minutes and Jared's. You don't want to tell me how you're going to try and beat him, but can you tell me a round?
I don't want to say that either, only because you know my style. If I can beat him in the first round, I'll fucking beat him in the first round. I don't go out and waste time. I go out and try and finish it as soon as, and it's won me fights and it's lost me fights, but I've been doing it for over 12 years now. I'm not going to change it. But yeah, to be honest, I'm going to be trying to take him out there as soon as, and I'm happy to say that because, you know, he only needs to watch me fight and say, fucking hell, he starts fast. How I'm going to take him, how I'm going to beat him, I've told you what I want to do. I don't know, I could get clocked, you know, like quite early and be like, fuck this, I'm a wrestler again. But like I said, MMA is a crazy sport. And I might say this one week, and then next week I could be in the gym, and, you know, I could fucking, something could happen. I could have a good round and do that, and instantly my mind just changes. Like, fuck, I'm going to do that now. But at the moment, yeah, I want to strike, and that's in my head right now. I have just been watching striking highlights though, so you know, I'll have this interview an hour later, and I've just seen someone get tapped. I'll probably say, yeah, I'm going to tap him, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
I would say that you've got the style that makes it so easy to be a fan, but then once you are a fan, it's just like living on the edge of your seat. Just like I feel like it takes 10 years off my life every time you fight, because I'm like,
you know what you've just said. That's what we can't tell me about putting in the blood. You know, the way you've just said that, I think the UFC say that as well, because, you know, this is my fourth fight for the UFC, and this is the second time I've been on the main card. You know, I'm pretty sure that's unheard of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, no, it's true, it's true.
I hope so. Well, they should know whether I'm coming out. I'm always going to come out, and I'm going to try and bang out and fucking have a war and make an exciting fight. And, you know, like I said, I've had bad luck, but it will either be, believe me, either me getting a finish or me getting finished. And that's something that, you know, I think everyone can appreciate. I'll wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'll go out to just fucking kill or be killed, you know.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. I hope you like me, but if you don't like me, you're gonna see me get fucked. It's one or the other. So, you know, watch.
Tune in either way.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, I don't think I give anyone a reason not to like me. You know, I'll always be cool with people that watch me fight, and always be cool with people that fight me, and whether they beat me or not, and I give anyone the time of day. You know what I mean? So I hope not. But that's it. That's pretty much what I've got to say.
I'd say that's a common theme out of all of my teammates and out of all of my mates in the fight sport. Like, if they're good people, they usually stay in touch and stay kind of friendly with the people that they fought before. Like, all of the people from my gym, like Molly with her old opponents, like I know she's still in touch with Gillian, and like, you know, always wishes her well, and just like all the people, just, you know, there's no beef. Like, you were fighting because you were opponents, not because you hated each other. Occasionally you'll come across a dickhead, which like everybody will.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's it. At the end of the day, it's just business. And, you know, even after the fight with Mahman, he trains at John Kavanaugh's gym, obviously McGregor's team, and
I don't think he does anymore. Apparently he's left.
Well, you know what? I was speaking to John after, and John's like, anytime you want to come over, come over. You can come and train with me. You know, we'll sort somewhere for you to stay in. And John was proper cool, and like, you know what? I'd love to do that. The only reason I actually never was because Mahman was there, because it's like. Like, John's a proper cool guy. I like John, but like, you can't chat shit whether you're putting it on for the camera or not. You know, don't be fake. Be the real you. You know, I know loads of fighters in the sport that act like dickheads on the camera. Then when you're with them in real life, like, cameras
really straight.
They're really cool, and it's like, I'm not sure if I can trust a person like that. You know what I mean? Just because I've seen two sides here. You know. That's like you being nice to me face when I'm not there. Will you be there? You know, will you be a dickhead? And
which one's the real you?
Yeah, exactly. Where I think I'll always respect the person who's normal, like, who's real all the way through, because they're the people you can trust. They're the people, if you're cool with them, when your back's turned, if someone's chatting shit about you, they'll stand up for your name. But like, being chatting shit for the camera, it's like, you're playing at people's things. So yeah, I think he's the type of person, if we was in a room and like someone was chatting shit about his best mate, he'd probably laugh along with it. I'm the type
Yeah.
of person where if I was in a room and someone's chatting shit about my best mate, you know, fuck, you best be standing up and have your hands up because we're going to be fighting, do you know what I mean?
Me too, although I think they'd be less scared of me fighting them.
I don't know, you know, I don't know. You see me when I'm bladdered, what I'm like? I think they might be less scared than me there, you know.
So thank you so much. We've finally got this interview all together in the books by the time we sew these two pieces together anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Go on.
You know, I was going to say, you'll probably leave this anyway and not be able to do it, but if I've chatted shit anyway, just try and cut it out for me, but, you know.
You haven't chatted shit at all, but I was going to say, is there anything else you wanted to say or anything else you wanted to say to anyone before we go?
Do you know what, I had a few things in my head, but
go on, say it.
Nah. You know what? I'll say it another time, but no, at the moment.
Say it now.
No, you know what? I'll do it after the fight. 2 weeks, do another interview, and that, like, I've got a couple of stuff I want to say then, but I don't want to say before it. But yeah,
because you don't want to jinx things, or
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to jinx things. You know, you can't be. Karma, isn't it? And that's pretty much it. I want to thank you for obviously taking the time to do this interview with me. We always have a laugh and that, and we fight team, you know, for putting up with me and, you know, training me for this fight. You know, it's pretty hard. You know, obviously with the COVID stuff coming on, me two coaches, Paul and Ellis, they've just had babies, so just even.
Oh, congrats to them.
Yeah. So even, you know, taking the time out just to come in and coach me, it really goes a long way. That's pretty much it.
Okay, well, I just want to say best of skill on the night, best of luck with the rest of camp, and just we're so proud of you and Molly and everyone going out and representing us on Fight Island. Like, couldn't think of better people to be repping for us, and we're all 100% behind you.
Thank you. It really means a lot that, you know, Katie. And like I said, July 15th, if you want to see a fight, I can't say for anybody else's, but, you know, it's going to be kill or be killed for me, like always. So, yeah, tune in.
It's always exciting watching you fight, always exciting, and I honestly, I just can't wait.
Oh, thank you for that. Thank you.
Thanks so much for your time, Chris. Take care.
No
Safe
worries.
Travels as well.
No, nice one for that. Have a lovely evening. See you later.
And you, take care.
Bye.